Hey friends, Doug here at Caudle Coin and Currency, and today we're going to be talking about something that's just a little disturbing to me as a buyer and seller of coins. Many times I've had clients who've inherited a collection, and their loved ones may have purchased coins from companies that you may have seen advertised in magazines that typically cater to older Americans. And while these companies are selling genuine coins, they may be selling coins that are graded a little higher than they actually are. We're going to look at a case today where this may have been the situation. My plan is to run an experiment, see if my instinct is correct on this. I had a client who had inherited a collection from her mother, and she didn't want to auction the coins, so I made her a fair offer, and we came to a reasonable price for them. And it was based on my evaluation of the collection. The daughter had some of the invoices for the coins, but not for all of them, of what her mother actually paid for them. And we'll look through them to get an idea of what she paid for them versus what they may actually be worth. So let's talk for just a minute about grading companies. There's 2 to 3 top tier grading companies in the United States. One being Professional Coin Grading Services, or PCGS, you'll hear it called. Numismatic Guarantee Company, which is NGC, and American Numismatic Association Certification Service. Yeah, well, that's a long one. ANACS. And these are the top 3 kind of recognized companies that do a really good job with it. And the others that grade coins, sometimes they have a reputation for maybe grading coins higher than they really are, and maybe overlooking some things like clean coins. So let's talk for just a second about what is a grading service. A grading service, a grading company, is a third-party company who evaluates coins and gives them a score based on recognized industry standards. And without going too deep into it, the system is a number system. It's from 1 to 70, 70 being the highest and most pristine coins there are. But most of the coins that are minted for circulation can typically only at the very highest reach maybe 65, 66. And these can be quite rare, and they'll carry a much higher value than coins graded maybe even just a few points below, maybe even a 60 or 63. There's a big price difference between, say, a 60 coin and a 65 or 66 coin. So the temptation for some of these less recognized grading companies is to grade coins higher, thus inflating the value as opposed to a lower grade maybe from the top tier grading services who really adhere to the grading standards a lot more diligently. Now I've redacted, I have some things back here, the coin companies as well as the grading service. So let's take a look at what we have. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. And again, I've got the buyer's name and the company's names redacted. But let's just take a look here. We'll start with this 1942. We'll see if you can get a little better view of it here. Beautiful coin, Walking Liberty, $50. They have it graded as MS66, and they sold this to the customer for $259. You know, today, even if this is graded properly, that's a $146 coin. I think it's more of a MS60, which would be graded at $40. Here's another Walking Liberty. Again, it's a beautiful coin. They've got it graded MS60. She paid $259 for it. Here's 2 that were bought together, and they are beautiful coins, of 46 and 47. Paid $425 and $395 for these. So, that's a big price to pay. Here's a Morgan dollar, and this one is graded. That now the case is cracked on it, so that's not a scratch on the coin itself. But they've got it graded as MS65, which would today's value would be $215. She paid $185 for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to conduct an experiment. I'm going to take all these coins and actually crack them out. These are sealed cases. I'm going to crack them out, take the coins out, and resubmit them to PCGS, which is one of the top tier companies, and have them graded. Now it takes about 3 months. They're about 3 months behind on grading coins, so it's going to take a little while for those to come back. So when we come back in about 2 to 3 months, I'm likely going to have lost some more hair and gotten even fatter. So, okay, well, it's been right at 3 months since we submitted these coins to PCGS, and they have been returned. So let's look and see what happened. We'll start with the best one first. This one is a 1904 Morgan dollar, and it was graded by the other folks at MS 65, Mint State 65. It came back as a 64. Just one back is better than I did. This customer paid $175 for it, and today's value is $135. So, you know, it's still lower, but it's not bad. But all right, so the next one here, this is a 1941 Walking Liberty, beautiful coin. They had graded it as Mint State 66, came back as a 64. They charged the customer $259 for it. Today's value for this coin, and this is retail value, is $100. So it's not good. All right, this next one, to go quickly, this one's 3 points back. The original company graded it as a 66. PCGS was 63. The customer paid $259 for it. Retail value today is $65. All right. Ugh. Yeah, it's not looking good. All right, these two here, this 1947 came back 2 points lower. They paid $395 for it. Retail value is $125. The next one is, it was a 66, came back 64. They paid $425 for this coin, $425. Retail value today, graded in this condition, is $100. So, the others were very similar. We submitted some others, but these are ones that I had the invoices for. And I did look. This company apparently is out of business now. And so where do we go from here? What do we learn from this? There's many coin companies that do such a good job, really provide value for their customers, but there are bad players out there, and this group is one of them. And the disturbing part about it is they typically prey on older folks with the promise of they're going to increase in value. Let's build a nest egg for the grandkids, something they can have, you can leave to them, and it'll be worth so much more when you pass away. And those type sales tactics, that's what really hurts me, and it hurts all of us that try to sell coins. We all have to make a profit. You know, we got to keep the lights on here in the store and keep Pippa fed. So we all have to make money, but this amount's just insane, and so that's disturbing about it, and it hurts the whole hobby. So the moral is be careful, be safe. If you have, or your parents or grandparents, you see them with things like this, I'm happy to review them for you. Send some photos to me, or bring them by the store. I'll be happy to look at them, give you some values, just to make sure they're everything is legitimate, and then we can go from there. Okay, well, keep collecting, and we'll see you soon.